You know, when I was a kid, we lost Little League football championship. Right, and everybody was so devastated, sad and upset. We lost by a 2 point conversion. It was like, oh no, and all my teammates was sad, and I wasn't that sad. I mean, I knew we lost. Like I wasn't elated, but I didn't even know how to spell conversion at the time. Like I was just like, oh, okay, well, so Like I didn't even know all the rules of football. I was still waiting to take a free throw to win the game. But I realized that while all the other kids across the field was celebrating and they got this big trophy, I realized I wasn't sad because I got to leave with something that a lot of people didn't have. I got to leave with my dad, right? Like there were people that went home with a trophy with no dad to tell the good news to. Like one hug from my dad felt like a trophy. It was, this big, strong man that I looked up to telling me that it was okay and that I was enough and that next time you'll do better. Which is crazy because I didn't know if he was a psychic or not. Like, how the hell you know? Like, okay, cool, I trust you. And one hug from my daddy would make me feel so much better. To the point where other kids on my team would try to hug him too, and I started like gatekeeping, like, nah, man, watch out, nigga. Watch out, nigga. It's my day, nigga. Cause I knew the power of that hug. I knew the power of a grown man telling you as a young child that you're enough and that it'll be okay. And you could tell who on my team didn't have a daddy. You could tell who on the team daddy didn't teach them the right stuff. They were always throwing temper tantrums. They was always pissing everybody off. They were headaches, right? Whenever they didn't get their way, yeah, always in trouble, trying to be bullies to everybody else. And I guess when I think about that, you could tell Trump daddy ain't teach him nothing. I mean, obviously Trump had a father, but his father did not teach him the right shit. There's no way a grown man should be acting like this if he had a real good dad. My daddy taught me a whole lot. My daddy taught me when you walk in a room, if you want to them loud and proud people, be that. Embrace who you are, no matter who that is. Work a job and work it well, and use that job to take care of everybody and everything that you're responsible for. And whatever's left, that's yours. Ball out. Do what you gotta do for you. And you can have whatever woman you want. Even if it's four of them. You can have them. There's the thing though. My daddy never said any of those things to me. He never said anything, but he lived it. And I learned way more from what my daddy did than what he said. Because the stuff he said had me like, "Psh, whatever. I see what you're doing, nigga." I promise you. You come from that, do as I say, not as I do generation. My daddy would tell me, hey, look, Chris, clothes don't make the man make the clothes. If you walk up straight and proud of who you are, it don't matter about you wearing name brand. And then he put on a pair of Air Force Ones, a Gucci shirt, got in a Corvette and skirted on out the neighborhood. I was like, whatever. I see what you're doing, nigga. I want to be fly like him. Maybe Fred Trump tried to teach little Donald some things. Maybe he did. Maybe he sat him down and said, "Listen here, little Donald. Be kind, be respectful, don't bully people, be fair. All right. Ask for permission before you touch little girls. Don't just start grabbing pussies. Don't do that. And do not discriminate against people of color." And then maybe turned around and had suspicious business practices, got sued for discrimination, and probably was grabbing all the pussies of the Playboy bunnies back in the 60s and 70s. Donald Trump was like, whatever. I see what you're doing, nigga. And I bet he said it just like that too. Every word. I feel like Donald Trump's father failed him. And now we have to live with the results of his failure. What elder, what grown man throws a fit over a prize that was never yours? Does Donald Trump sleep better as a man knowing that he's got a Nobel Peace Prize with somebody else's name on it? Do y'all know who Reggie Bush is? Reggie Bush, one of the greatest college football players ever, was pressured into giving up his Heisman Trophy back to the Heisman Committee because he got caught up in a scandal that they never proved real. So out of good faith, he said, "Screw it. Here, y'all just have the trophy back. Leave me alone." Do you know that the Heisman Committee didn't call the guy that came in second place and said, "Hey, you get to have the trophy now if you want it"? We took it back. They offered it to Vince Young, another one of the greatest college football players ever. Definitely could have won, but he didn't. Vince Young said, "No, that's no, that's not mine. I put in the work, but it wasn't enough for y'all to F with me the first time, so I don't want it. That's his trophy." If an athlete can figure that out, why can't the leader of the free world, why not the president of the most powerful country in the world figure that out? It sounds like his daddy should have put him into football, some type of sport instead of stocks and bonds. Make him swim or something. He's probably fat as old life, probably could have floated and won. I don't know. I remember one day, I was freshman in high school, and one day I just put full court pressure on my dad to let me wear a pair of his Air Force Ones. I needed to be fly. I'm in the hood. I go to this fly ass school. You said I could have 4 women. I can't get no one wearing shacks. I'm not gonna get no hoes wearing shacks, daddy. I need the Air Force Ones. My daddy told me what I got to do to get them. Well, if you want to buy your own Air Force One, Chris, you got to get a part-time job, keep your grades up, prioritize your money, save up, buy the shoes. Man, I don't want to do the work. You already got the prize. I just want yours. I feel like I've done enough of the work. I'm in the hood. I'm not selling crack. I ain't got no tattoos. I ain't drinking. I ain't smoking none. I'm grading myself to the bottom of the lowest of the low. And you could tell my dad was looking at me like, as a grown man now, I know that look. As a parent now, I know that look is, I'm finna teach your ass a lesson. And he smirked a little bit. He was like, "You know what? Go ahead. Pick any shoes you want. They're yours." And I went to a box of shoes, Air Forces he never even wore yet. Hulk green and white Air Force Ones. Fly as hell. I put the Hulk green Air Force Ones on. I put some fly jeans on. And I wore a tall tee. Now, if you don't know what a tall tee is, for all you people that we ever hear people like all comedians be wearing dresses to be in the Illuminati. Well, if that's the case, I already wore a dress 2,000 times because that's what a tall tee was. A tall tee was a sheet with sleeves and it went all the way past your knees to your shins. It looked like a damn dress. I could have went to school with no drawers and no pants on. You wouldn't have known. That's how long these damn shirts were. But that was fly for the time. That's what I wore. And I got so much attention wearing these damn shoes. Attention from people that I never would have got had I not worn the shoes. It was girls, upperclassmen that I didn't even think knew I existed. "Hey Chris, nice shoes. I like that." I'm St. Louis. Women judge you from the floor up. You know, you can be ugly as hell. They won't know until by the time they find out, they done already complimented you 3-4 times if you're fly enough. I could have looked like Donald Trump in the face. They wouldn't have known. It'd have been too late. I was getting hugs and everything. I was a freshman in high school getting hugs from juniors to seniors based on my shoes. So you know what that means. I had an erection the whole damn day. That's why I laugh at those horny commercials, those Viagra commercials. If you have an erection for more than 4 hours, go to the hospital. I'm like, shit, whatever. I had direction for 6 hours one time, nigga. I was all right. I'd be all right. It felt good to get that type of attention for a prize that I felt like I deserved. The Air Force Ones was my prize until I went home and I took them damn shoes off. Feet hurting like hell. I had been limping the whole day, walking awkward. I've always been tall, but I was kind of hunched over trying to compensate for the pain. You know why? Because I wore a size 13 shoe and my daddy wears an 11. The hell I looked like. But I was so blinded by my own ambition to get this promise. I was willing to fit into some shit I didn't belong in just to get some attention and some recognition from folks. I realized I couldn't do it no more. Gave the shoes back. My dad made that face. I'm like, yeah, whatever, nigga. And I just went back to my shacks, except this time I cleaned the hell out of my shacks. Cleaned the hell out of them. Scrubbed them. Got some new shoelaces. Put on some other jeans. Put on that same long ass dress. That tall tee. Went back to school. And you know what? I felt good. Because these shoes fit me. These are shoes I earned for the work I put in. So I could walk up straighter. I don't have to worry about limping no more. And them same gals that wasn't going to show me attention before I had the Air Force Ones, they ain't show me no attention that day either. I ain't gonna lie to you. The next day they had to like they ain't never heard of me. I was like, hey, what's up with them hoes? They said, oh my God, dusty ass boy, do I know you? I got somebody sprayed me with some disinfectant. It was embarrassing. But I did get some compliments from a couple of girls. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. These girls they didn't look like the girls that I wanted, but it was still attention, and it felt better because I earned it being me. I earned it wearing what fit. And maybe Trump should take a lesson from that, right? Wear what fit you. Stop trying to stick your white big ass feet into other shoes that don't fit you. You already wearing the wrong pair of socks. You the president. You ain't supposed to have this. But you here. Don't make it worse by wearing shoes that's too small for you or too big for you. Stop worrying about a Nobel Peace Prize. Stop worrying about Greenland. Stop worrying about countries that ain't got nothing to do. Focus on the country that you already fitting in. Wash, scrub, and relace the country that you already in. Now, you might not get the attention from the people that you want, but the people that do give you praise, it'll feel better because at least you being you. And if it make you feel any better, Trump, if it'll get things started, I'm willing to make a sacrifice for this country and let you give my daddy a hug.